Welcome to Community Talk. I'm Lisa Magyar with Creative Arts Enid.
And I'm Terry Ray. I am a textile and dye artist, and I'm new to the board of Creative Arts, so I'm super excited about that.
Yay, we're super excited to have you on the board.
Thanks.
So you've just done a tie-dye workshop with us at Creative Arts.
Yeah, we did the shibori tie-dye on dish towels, which was fantastically fun, and we actually had a really great turnout. I was really excited about that. There was actually a variety of people, which I thought was great. We had a couple of ladies who made sort of a girls' afternoon out of it, and then several kids and their parents, which was awesome because then we had parents and kids working together on art, and that was fantastic to see.
And that is really kind of what Creative Arts is about bringing people together, getting out and doing projects and just getting creative. And some of the pieces that were made were just beautiful, and you would never know that they were a tea towel.
Yeah.
They were so cool. You're going to be doing another one for us.
Yes,
coming up.
We are sort of in the works trying to figure out how we're going to do some t-shirts probably coming up in October. We don't have all the details yet, but we'll have it on the Facebook page as soon as we do.
Yeah, so watch for that and watch our Facebook page. We're always putting what's going on our Facebook page and our website. Summer.
Yeah, so that was one of the things that we did this summer, but you were crazy busy with all kinds of stuff going on this summer. What was happening this summer?
Yes, we had so many art classes. It was crazy. So this week, we're finishing up all of our summer art labs, and we are actually going to do a little art show at Freddy's. We're partnering up with them on Wednesday, August 9th from 5 to 9. Come down to Freddy's. Check out our art program that we did over the summer and check out some of their art pieces. We'll have some t-shirts for sale, other stuff. Plus, we get 15% of all of the sales between 5 and 9. That's Wednesday, August 9th.
Fabulous, and the kids are getting to display their stuff, right?
Oh yeah, they had such a great time, and a lot of them had a really hard time deciding what pieces they wanted to display and show off to everybody. So they're excited about that.
I think that's fantastic. It's even better than hanging it up on the fridge. That's going to be an art display out in public. It's really, really exciting.
So the next thing we have coming up is the Follow Me classes.
And what's the Follow Me? Because I know I've heard this phrase a couple of times, but I wasn't exactly sure what it meant.
Follow Me is just where we have a classroom. It's an hour-and-a-half class, and any age is welcome to come and join it. We play Follow the Leader, essentially, with the artwork. We've got some of the pieces here behind us, and what we're going to do, so whether it's a cupcake or a tent, an alien. I'm really excited about the monster, which is the last one on Thursday at 1:30. And you get to kind of create your own monster. That one, we give you the basic outline, but then it's up to you to finish it off and give it one eye, give it three eyes, however you want to paint it. But the instructors walk you through step by step on how to paint. They walk you through how to lay out the drawing, how to use your paintbrushes. So it's a lot of fun doing this process.
And that's one that parents and kids can come together, or kids are just being dropped. How is that working?
It works both ways. It's really for ages 6 and up, and we divide it out into age groups, putting the older kids, to one side and the younger kids on the other side, so the younger kids can have a little bit more help. Anybody under the 6, like a 4 or 5-year-old, we just ask that the parents stay with them and that they're the special helper to help that child through the art program, but we don't ever want to say you can't come because you're not old enough. And then, of course, the parents are very much allowed to pay and do the art project also and make it a family event. We've had a lot of moms that have hung out and done the artwork alongside their kids and just made it a family day.
Cool. So. Now that's this week before school starts, but then school starting, is there anything going on?
Yeah, starting in September. So again, mark your calendars. Starting September 11th and 12th, we're going to be doing our after-school program. And that is on Mondays, grades 1, 2, and 3. And on Tuesdays, is grades 4 and 5. And it's pretty much kept to the elementary schools because they don't have art in the schools. And it's such a shame that they don't have art. So this is where we're kind of picking up, teaching them the elements of art and teaching them the principles of art. Again, that will start in September. So
That's fantastic. And how much is that for the after school?
the after school is $10 per class, and the Follow Me is going to be $20 per class for that.
And are those things that you could use that what's that card? Because I
Discount
bought
card.
one. The discount card. I was super excited about the discount card, and then I forgot what it was called. Whatever. But so like for $72 or something, I got this card that then had like $90 worth of credit on it.
Oh, yeah.
So then I got to like take classes.
Do a lot of classes. Yeah, so this would fall under, it doesn't have to be per person, it could be per family. Essentially, you're getting 20% off of $90 worth of classes. So it really is a money saver. We've actually had people buy it for our summer program that was $80, they paid $72, and they got an extra $10 class out of having that card. So it is a really good deal to be able to get that, and it goes towards the after school, it goes towards the Follow Me's, it can go towards adult classes, all kinds of stuff.
I'm super excited about the adult classes. I love taking them. What do we have adult classes that are coming up?
We do. We actually have an event coming up on August 12th, that's Saturday. We are going to do a morning mixer, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We've invited Cecilia from gym to come over and do a little 30-minute yoga.
Oh, fabulous.
And we're going to have a cocktail and a mocktail. And also we're going to be doing one of our Lushes with Brushes paintings, which is going to be really fun, and it's Zen and yoga themed. So it is just a kind of a very Zen morning.
Okay,
And
now I have to ask, is that going to be a reoccurring thing? Because I would really like to go, except I'm going to be at the farmer's market that day.
yeah, we hope to be able to do more of these events and have this. We're kind of partnering with the Enid event company, and we're hoping to have this one at the Breeze, which is on the bricks down by our studio. So it'll be outside, weather permitting. If it's too bad, we'll move it into the studio. But we're just hoping to have just that early morning wake up and have a little
Sounds
mixer.
fantastic.
So
I really want to do that. I'm excited about
yeah, it'll
that.
be fun. And we've also, speaking of the farmers market,
Right, 'cause we're gonna be there too.
We have been invited to participate in their creative flip. Greened, yeah. Their Greened event is on the 12th also. And they have invited nonprofits to participate by flipping a piece of furniture, redecorating it, creating surprise storage or seating, or just completely reinvent a piece altogether. So we're
functional art?
Yeah, we are so excited to have
art.
functional art, and then it's going to be auctioned off, and we get a percentage of the proceeds. So
cool.
it's a fundraiser for us, and it helps out farmers market. They get a percentage of it, so it's a win-win. And you get a great piece of art.
I was going to say, are there any teasers about what we're doing? Are we doing do we have?
Not yet. We are going to do a surprise storage.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So we're working on a piece right now. So it's going to be a lot of fun, though.
Oh, a surprise.
I like it.
Super excited about it.
But as of right now, that's what we've got for our adult schedule. We're always working on our September and October schedules. Also, we're putting a call out to any artists that would want to come and teach a class. We're always looking for somebody to come in and teach about art, their medium, whether it's acrylics or watercolors, pencil drawing, ink drawing, tie-dye.
Something weird like what I do.
But we really do enjoy having those different avenues. And as always, we've got our second and fourth Tuesday of every month is for Art's Sake, and that is an adult art just break. Just come in and we do art together and just have 2 hours of adult time.
And just relaxed and fun, creative.
Yep.
Now, and that subject matter switches around, right? It's not.
Oh yeah, it's completely driven by the instructor and what they want to teach.
Oh, very
So
cool.
it's very random, and you learn some different mediums.
Yeah,
It's
and now
fun.
that'll show up on the calendar.
Yep.
Now, does it just say for art's sake, or does it say what it is, like if you wanted to pick and choose?
Oh, you think we're really organized. I love it. No, we try to have it organized so that you know at least a couple weeks ahead of time what we're going to be, what the project is going to be. But it is project driven. So whether it's painting bottles or doing little sculptures out of polymer clay, or my favorite is Don't Waste the Paint.
Yes.
Which is where we just take the canvas and use up all the leftover paint after a spring break or summer art program.
You totally inspired me with that now, because when I paint, I have a piece that I call fiscal responsibility, that then I just slap paint on there and see what turns out. It's fabulous,
So it's really fun to be able to have that release and just come and hang out and leave your worries at home for a while.
That's what I love about creative arts.
So we just invite you all to check out our website at creativeartsenid.com, or check us out on our Facebook page, Creative Arts Enid. We are always posting what's going on, and feel free to stop by the studio. We also do paint your own pottery on every Friday. So thank you, Terry, for joining me today. I enjoyed it.
It's good to be here.
Hi, I'm Tracy Biddle from Leonardo's Children's Museum. Don't forget to come see us at 200 East Maple in downtown Enid, and also watch for us here on Community Talk.
Hi, and welcome to Community Talk. I'm Jonathan Sturgeon with World Harvest Church, and I have with me today Brittany Giuliano, and we are so excited to be talking about today the Feed the Neighborhood event that's going to be coming up here before too long. If you've been in Enid for very long, you've probably heard the term Feed the Neighborhood. And so, Brittany, there might be some people that haven't heard of Feed the Neighborhood, so why don't you just explain that? What is Feed the Neighborhood?
So that's kind of a loaded question, because Feed the Neighborhood has been going on for 17 years now. And so pretty much what it is it is an annual event that we have once a year that's been going on for 17 years. And it's a back to school event. So we want everybody in Enid that has elementary or middle school students to be able to have the necessary school supplies that their kids need, the socks, shoes, underwear that their kids need, as well as the immunizations that they need, and just so that they go back to school prepared for the coming school year. And so I'll tell you a little bit about the history, because I think it's pretty cool to see how we stumbled upon this need. But back 17 years ago, so I was pretty young, but back 17 years ago, I think I actually was at the event. We decided, there's a whole bunch of community volunteers that said, you know, we want to do something for our community. Let's just throw this big back to school bash with games. And so they had an option for every game that the kids won, they could choose between school supplies or candy. And so, you know, the volunteers at the event didn't think the school supplies would be that popular, but not even halfway through the event, all the school supplies were gone because the kids really needed them, and the parents were really hoping that the kids would get their back to school supplies at the event. And so we realized, man, this is a huge need in our community here in Enid. In fact, I think it's well over 70% of the students in the Enid school systems are on free and reduced lunch. And so we saw this huge need, and Feed the Neighborhood seeks to meet that need to prepare those kids for school. So.
Wow, so that's huge. That's absolutely huge. And so Feed the Neighborhood's been at several places throughout the year. And last year it was at the Central National Bank Center. Is that where it's going to be at again this year?
Yeah, so we are so thankful to Central National Bank Center and David Allen Memorial Ballpark, because they both have come on board as executive sponsors last year. So this will be our location again this year, and it's going to be August 13th is our event at 5 to 8 p.m. And so people can start lining up for the backpacks inside the Central National Bank Center anywhere from 12 p.m. that day. So.
Okay, now backpacks are a big piece of Feed the Neighborhood, and that's what we reference a lot. And so what exactly is in the backpack? What does that include when a family gets a backpack? What are they getting?
Right. So the big exciting factor of our event is that they are going to get a backpack filled with school supplies. And so within the backpack, we have about, I think, 89, 87% of everything that the kids will need for the Enid school systems inside that backpack. And so we're really excited for that. And this year, I actually brought one of the backpacks. I'll show that to one of the cameras here. But this is one of the backpacks that we'll be giving away. This is one of the girls' backpacks. So we have 3 of the girls' colors. There's 3 different colors for the girls and then 3 different colors for the guys. And so they'll each get one of these. And so we're really excited. The kids, to see their faces light up when they get the backpacks. It's so exciting. So.
And how many backpacks are we giving away this year?
So last year we did 1,500 and we ran out completely. And so this year we wanted every child to get a backpack. So we are doing 2,000 this year, which is really exciting. So yeah.
Well, that's awesome. And I know the school supplies is huge, but there's also vouchers.
Yeah.
And so why don't you tell us a little bit about the vouchers?
So we also have vouchers. So we realized that not only do the students need backpacks and school supplies, but they need socks, shoes, underwear. So this year, once again, we are doing $10 shoe vouchers to Walmart and then $8 sock and underwear vouchers to Walmart as well. And so you guys may have understood we're doing 2,000 backpacks, but only 1,500 vouchers. So we are still in need of finances in order to pay for the rest of the vouchers, but that's what we can do right now. So we're really excited for that.
Okay, so the backpacks and vouchers, that's huge, and that's a big piece. But there's also a lot of other stuff that goes on at Feed the Neighborhood. And so what are some of those other services or things that families could get when they come to the event?
Right. So when the kids, that's the first thing they'll get is their backpacks, their vouchers, and then they'll go through and they also have an opportunity to get a free haircut. So hairdressers within Enid donated all of their time to come and give these kids free haircuts. And then there's also a portion where we had Garfield County Health Department come on board to do immunization checks for all the kids that might still need immunizations. And if they realize they still need shots, then they'll go over to our table, which is sponsored by Passport Health, and get free immunizations. And that's for the insured, uninsured. And so that's an incredible feature we're offering. We also have a hygiene packet giveaway for the families. And then what I get so excited about is it's not just this event where the kids get stuff, but it's a big family fun environment. The whole family can come down, and so they can then go out into David Allen Memorial Ballpark, and we have games, we have inflatables, we have face painting, there's food for the whole family. There's going to be sweet treats like popcorn and cotton candy. And so, man, you name it, we'll have it. And we got a DJ playing in the park. And so it's just a really fun environment for everybody.
So there's a lot going on at Feed the Neighborhood. And so I can imagine that takes a lot of people to pull off. And I know we've had a lot of people in the past. And so about how many people does it take to run the Feed the Neighborhood event that day?
So last year we had around 350 volunteers solely, which is incredible. And so this year, we need anywhere around, 300, 350 again. And so what we love is that this event is seriously a community event. We don't write federal grants for it. It's all funded by the community, and the volunteers are completely from the community. And so that's what we love, is the opportunity to see everybody from community, businesses, churches, individuals working together as volunteers for this event. So
if there's somebody out there who is hearing about this event and they want to get involved, they want to be able to be a part of that day, how do they get involved?
So I think the easiest way to do that is if they go to our website. It's ftnenid.org, and there's a place for volunteers, and they can sign up for whatever department they would like to serve in, and then they'll get an email in return giving them instructions for the day of the event. And so ftnenid.org is the place to go for that.
Okay, so that's where they can go.
Yeah.
So if maybe there's somebody else that they have, that may have questions about Feed the Neighborhood and what will be provided that day, maybe some more details. Is there a place that they can reach out and ask any questions that they have?
Yeah, if you have any questions at all, feel free to email me. So it's Brittany@ftnenid.org. And say the question is to donate towards vouchers or donate towards the backpacks or even to volunteer, you need more information, just go to that email and you can figure that out. So.
Okay, so and you said earlier that this event is completely sponsored by our community, which I think is amazing. It's really cool. And so are we still in need of sponsors for this year?
Yes, absolutely. So our biggest issue, which I spoke a little bit about earlier, is that since we increased this event from 2,000 or from 1,500 to 2,000 backpacks and vouchers, that's extra thousands and thousands that we needed. And so right now, in order to get 500 extra vouchers, we need a couple thousand more. And so if they would like to donate, they can either email me at the email I gave, or even you can donate on the website. And so we definitely are still in need. So if your business or community would like to come on board, we welcome you to either volunteer or even sponsor.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely incredible that a community can rally together around itself and to completely fund an event like this, to really reach out and impact the kids, but also the families of this community. I think that's just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I, as someone who's been a part of World Harvest Church for a long time, it's been amazing to see how Feed the Neighborhood has grown throughout the years, and how it's been able to continue to increase the way that we serve the community.
Yeah.
And so this year, like, we've bumped up the backpacks from 1,500 to 2,000. But what is the future of Feed the Neighborhood? What does that look like? Because surely it's there's such a huge need that it can become more than just a day of handing out backpacks.
So I could answer this question in like an hour, but I'll answer it in a couple minutes. So Feed the Neighborhood is just an event that is held on by this nonprofit, Making a Difference, which I'm a part of. And so Making a Difference Incorporated is the nonprofit that hosts this event. And so throughout the year, Making a Difference does multiple outreach events, things like mentorship for the students. And so one thing, as being on the board of Making a Difference, we thought, we need to make Feed the Neighborhood a year-round event. We don't want just to see these kids once a year, give them a handout, and then never see them again. And so that's been on our hearts. And so last year, we actually got a grant that we wrote to do just a small after-school program. And so we have two really main schools that we serve at Feed the Neighborhood, which is Garfield Elementary and then Longfellow. So we went into Longfellow through this grant we wrote January all the way to the end of the school year. And we just had a 6+ hour in one of their gyms and just got to hang out with the kids. And many of the kids come to Feed the Neighborhood event as well. And so we got to do mentorship, teaching character building. We fed the kids. And so we just had a great time one-on-one. And in fact, when they left the event when they left the program at Longfellow, they would always get school supplies as they needed it. So maybe they needed extra pens. They could get their pens through this program we were doing. And so that just was a small start to how Feed the Neighborhood could become year-round, where we're investing in our students, not just on a once-a-year basis, but literally throughout the whole entire year.
Yeah, because what I think one thing that we've seen is that Feed the Neighborhood is huge, and it makes a huge difference in our community. But there's so much more that still needs to be done. And a program like that does seem that it would be something that would meet a need more than just once a year, and would be able to serve our students throughout the entirety of the school year. And so that's really encouraging to hear that is something, and I think from being able to be involved with Feed the Neighborhood, that it is our heart that that this becomes something that is year-round, and not only speaks to our students, but also to our schools, our teachers, our administration, and being able to partner with them and empower them in a way, as well as they strive to reach our students in a culture that seems to be devaluing our education system in a way. And so is there any way, you talked specifically about Longfellow, what could that look like? What would be some needs outside of mentoring that would be required that would help in our school systems? Well,
and one thing I will say is that was just our starting point, was at Longfellow. And this year, we're working on a grant right now, and so it was just submitted a few days ago, but we're working on expanding this program to Monday through Friday, 3 to 6, and opening up to all of our middle schools. And so we really see this as a Feed the Neighborhood year-round, where now it's not just a small portion of students reach, but literally all middle school students in the Enid school systems that need assistance. And so during this whole time, there will be mentorship, there will be tutoring opportunities to help with the schools. There will also be we'll give them opportunities to get character bucks where they can buy school supplies, or, you know, we can all go to Leonardo's. But to be able to get out into the community, to be partnered with mentors, and really just see this community come together and really uplifting and helping raise the students in this community.
Okay, so one
yeah.
last question, real quick.
Yes.
With that, I think there's probably some people out there that would love to get involved with something like that,
Yeah.
along with the one-day event that's coming up here in the next week or so, but also
Yeah.
in the year-round program that could potentially happen. If they want to get involved with their time or potentially even finances, how do they do that? Who
Yeah.
would they need to contact?
Well, thanks for mentioning that. And honestly, probably the easiest way is if you would just send me over an email. I'll say it one more time. So it's brittany@ftnenid.org. If you send me an email, I can get you in contact with the director of the program. And so, because we really do need good community mentors that will be able to step up and be honestly a character or role model for these students. And so feel free to email me. And if you would like to financially help support, we also would appreciate that as well. And so just any support from the community is much appreciated.
All right. Well, Brittany, I think that's about it. Thank you so much for talking about this today. And we look forward to the event that's coming up on August 13th. What was it, 5 p.m. is when the
Yes.
doors open for the backpacks. And so we're very excited about that. And we can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Blake Recknagel, and I'm with Gaslight Theater. I'm one of the instructors with Gaslight Kids Drama Camp, and you can find us on Facebook or at gaslighttheater.org. Check us out on Community Talk.